Hello there, Aquarius. Welcome to your monthly reading. This is for the month of July. Great to see you, and we're going to change things up a little bit format-wise this month. I really want to start focusing more on using mediumship and intuitive skills. I have a spread of cards here that I've already pulled out, but I want to focus, instead of pulling each card up, talking about the cards, really focusing on the message and the delivery of the message for you. The first and most obvious benefit is that I'm going to be able to give you a much more concise message. And the second is that I'm going to be able to share this with a bigger audience. Beginning this month, all of the videos will be both on YouTube and IGTV on Instagram. So I hope you enjoy. And for those of you that watch from month to month, you know that that's really my purpose. I want to reach out to as many people as possible and help create that sense of awakening, enlightenment, and bring a higher frequency to the planet. So without any further delay, let's get straight into your forecast for this month. Your channeled information this month is to really embrace your intuitive side, because what I'm sensing for some of you is kind of either a sense of daydreaming or your head being in the clouds. And I actually think that's a good thing. It's showing a connection to your celestial side, to celestial beings as well. So if you choose to meditate, if you choose to embrace that, you might start to see subtle signs and symbols coming in from the universe, or again, just a direct connection to your intuition, whatever that might be. And that's a good thing. You can use that in your work life, you can use that in relationships, you can even kind of intuit what's going on in your body. So I would actually spend some time with your own intuitive development this month and allow for as much growth as possible. As I'm looking at your catalyst this month, the main message is one around recognition and thanks. And it does feel like you're hoping, waiting, desiring for a little bit more of that appreciation in your life. So if there's anyone in your life who hasn't said thank you lately, or who hasn't really recognized all the energy and the effort that you're putting in, you could pull back a little bit and see if they notice the lack, or you could just have a conversation and say, you know, I've had a really tough time. I've always been here for you. I need a little bit of your energy and support right now. Can you be here for me? And just ask for that. It's okay to put that out on the table. And most people that really enjoy your presence would not even bat an eye at that. But unless you let someone know, then they can't show up and be the person that you need them to be. As I'm tuning into your emotional energy this month, what I'm getting a sense of is you're really trying to make the most of things, but there's been something that's been going on. Maybe it happened quickly, or you're just feeling like you can't kind of keep track of everything, and emotionally it's kind of pulling you down. I want you to try to focus on all the positive things that are going on and not let this one thing weight you down or pull you off what has been otherwise a really good sort of streak for you emotionally. And I think some of this is about things that are out of your control. What's more important to you this month is to really focus on your body and your how you feel, if there's any chronic pain or if there's any sort of emotional pain that you need help with sort of alleviating. So whether that's talking to somebody or taking care of your body, getting a massage, also making sure that you are nourishing yourself properly. This is your vehicle to kind of exist in this plane. You want to cherish it the best that you possibly can. I feel like there's a desire for some of you to shift your living condition or change it a little bit more so that it feels comfortable. So whether that's a move or renovations or some sort of adjustment of furniture like feng shui, that would be a great thing actually, because if you can't leave the space that you're in, if you can somehow reimagine it so that it feels more welcoming, I think that's going to do a lot to really take your energy and anchor it, make you feel grounded, and help you with some of the emotional things that were coming through earlier. I definitely see a continuation of what I was picking up in the channeled information, which is if you decide to work more at your intuition, it's going to show up for you, and you're going to be able to develop the skills a lot more than you had anticipated, and probably more than you've been able to in the past. So just trust, open up to your guides, open up to your angels, and see what messages, what healing, what insights they have to bring. And I think that'll be an exciting thing this month, not to mention a really stabilizing force for you as well. Let's go ahead now and expand the forecast to look at health, wealth, love, and destiny. We'll begin with your health message. As I was tuning into the body, two organs were highlighted. The first was the kidneys, and the second was your liver. And what I'm receiving from this is to try to cut out things that tax these organs. So the number one thing that I can think of is alcohol, and then it's followed shortly by caffeine and sugar. this doesn't mean that you have to never have fun in your life. It means moderation. And so if you're drinking more than, when they say like alcohol, it's something like an ounce, it's not a lot. So people that are drinking like a vat of wine a day and saying it's got health benefits, in moderation, everything in moderation. And I think then you'll be okay. Personally, I have a highly sensitive body, so for me, I can't do caffeine or alcohol and do the intuitive work that I'm doing, not to the same capacity, so I just cut them out. And I don't miss them that much, really. So I just moved on to other things in life, and if you don't have them for like 8 years or 10 years, suddenly it's not something you crave anymore. So don't like go cold turkey, just reduce things a little bit. Maybe have morning coffee and then do decaf in the afternoon. And when it comes to drinking, if you're drinking, just a couple times a week and really keep it to a glass or less. It's just about a taste, and that's really what has been sort of scientifically shown to be beneficial, not having several drinks per night. So find that balance in your body, be kind to your internal organs, and just give them a break. Do some things that will be good, include some more fiber in your diet, more whole foods, more organic foods. And so even if you can't let go of some of the things that make you happy, and I'm not asking you to do that, just try to make sure that those organs are getting a little bit of a reprieve, some more water as well. All of this is going to benefit you in the long run. For wealth, what I'm really picking up on is long-term savings, end of life savings. And it doesn't matter where you're at in your process. If you're young and haven't even gone to college, or if you're midlife, or if you've retired, I really want you to take a look at sustainability, your long-term savings, and see how you feel about that. I really want you to try to make some plans now so that you can enjoy the money that you're saving as well, or the money that you have. And find ways every day to incorporate some joy into your experience, because that's really why we accumulate this money. It's for sustainability, but it's also so that we can have some joy and some enjoyment in our life. As I'm looking at love this month, what's really coming through is your home, your personal space. And I'd highlighted that earlier. I want to go into a little bit more depth here. Look around and see what spaces are inviting. You can change the energy of a space by adding flowers, by adding crystals, by changing the furniture, opening up some of the areas, and by removing clutter. All of these things are easy. They don't cost a lot of money. And I think that would be a great start for this month. And the other thing for you is, if you've been in your house too much, because this can cut both ways, this is about getting into the great outdoors, whether that's just a community garden or a hiking trail, or finding some sort of peaceful place that isn't your house that's gonna let you miss it a little bit too, because you need separation sort of to appreciate what you have sometimes. So I want you to make your home space better, and then I want you to plan a trip or some sort of day trip, really, to kind of trek away, enjoy something, get to the mountains, get to the beach, go to the city, do something that's different from your space, and that's going to create a sense of longing, and then when you get home, you'll really enjoy it again. As I was looking into destiny, I saw a clover, and for me that indicates a connection to spirit. It also indicates luck. So I want you to put out into the universe that your luck is changing, that you're ready for some positive energy and some positive news to come your way. And just plant that seed, put it out there, put it in here, and see what happens. When you believe that something exists, it exists. So change your luck by believing that you're lucky, and see what happens. So that brings your monthly reading to a close, but remember that you can follow me all month long on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, as well as my newsletter. There'll be a link below that will allow you to connect to all of those. You'll also see links that will allow you to book a session if you want to talk a little bit about something that's going on in your life or your own intuitive development. Finally, if this is a video that you like and you felt that it gave you some sort of insight for your life, or you like my developmental videos that I've been doing, and you just want to say thanks, there's a link below that allows you to give a donation of any amount, as little as $1. These resources are directly responsible for creating videos just like this, so please do give back if you can. Otherwise, just like and subscribe, especially if you're on Instagram, as I need to grow the audience in order to do longer videos, which I'd love to do in the long run. So at the end, I'd just like to extend a little bit of heartfelt gratitude. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your journey. More importantly, thank you for the work that you're doing on yourself. I want to continue to encourage everyone to raise their frequency, shine brightly, and make this a better planet. Much love and light now and always. Thank you.